Hi students, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to my English language class on behalf of Green Lab 3S, an exclusive English language learning YouTube channel. Today, I have come up with a very important topic named noun phrase and adjective phrase. Actually, this topic is very much essential for every English language learners to develop their English lessons. Okay, let's start today's discussions. First of all, noun phrase. What is noun phrase? A group of two or more words headed by nouns or pronouns, including a modifier or determiner. Before or after it refers to a noun phrase. Actually, a noun phrase always works as a noun in a sentence. Noun phrase may be of four kinds, which are as follows. The first one, the subject of verbs. The second one, the object of verbs. The third one, the object of prepositions. And the fourth one, subject complement. Okay, at first let's come to the subject of verb. Here are some examples, and in these examples, the red colored group of words or phrases are noun phrase, and the blue colored words are verbs. The first one, a hard-working man, is a noun phrase because it is headed by a noun word man, and totally this phrase here works as the subject of the verb must shine. The second one is speaking the truth. Like the former one, speaking the truth is also a noun phrase because we find here the noun head word, the truth. And this noun phrase here is the subject of the verb each. And the third one, to waste time, leads a man to bad luck. Here, to waste time is a noun phrase because it is headed by a noun time, and this noun phrase is also the subject of the verb leads. Then the object of verb. The object of verbs, share some examples. The first ones, I like reading books. Here, reading books is a noun phrase because it is headed by a noun, books. And this noun phrase here serves as the object of the verb like. The second example, Mr. Jamil teaches the students of a college. Here, the students of a college is a noun phrase because it has a noun head words, the students. And this total noun phrase still functions as the object of the verb teaches. And the third one, he wants a red shirt. So red shirt is also a noun phrase because it is headed a noun word, shirt. And this noun phrase is also the objects of the verb wants in the sentence. Then the object of prepositions. Here are some examples. The first one, he runs after the thief. Here in the sentence, after is a preposition and the thieves is a noun phrase because it is headed by a noun thief. And this noun phrase functions as the object of the prepositions after. Then the second example, we swims across the pond. Here the pond is a noun phrase and across is the preposition. And this noun phrase serves as the object of the prepositions across. And the third example, the pen was in his pocket. Here, his pockets is a noun phrase and in is a prepositions. And this noun phrase here is the object of the preposition in. Okay, fine. Then coming to the subject of complement. In our another class, subject complement has been discussed very clearly. In a sentence when the subject and its predicative objects are the same and between them there is a linking verb. Here we see three examples in this regards. The first one, Mr. Jamal is my uncle. Here, my uncle is a noun phrase, who is here serves as a subject complement because it describes the subject Mr. Jamal's, and between the subjects and its complements there is a linking verb. The second example, Sabina seems a singer. Here, a singer is a noun phrase which is also a subject complement because it explains the subject Sabina's, and between this subject and its subject complements there is a linking verb to link the subjects with its complements. And the third one, our principal is a man of word. Here, a man of words is a noun phrase which is also a subject complement in this sentence because it describes the subject or principles. And there is a linking verb to link the subject or principles with its complements, a man of word. Okay, students. Now, adjective phrase. Here at first we have to introduce to the definition of adjective phrase. A group of words headed by an adjective that modifies a nouns or pronouns in a sentence refers to an adjective phrase. Now, how to identify an adjective phrase in a sentence? Actually, to identify an adjective phrase in a sentence, there are some rules. The first rule is like that. If the first words of a group of words is an adverb, it is definitely an adjective phrase. To support the rules here, we have some examples. The first one, she is very beautiful to look at. Here in this sentence, very beautiful is an adjective phrase because this phrase starts with an adverb very. The second one, I am extremely sorry to disturb you. Like the former one, in this sentence, extremely sorry is also an adjective phrase because at the beginning of this phrase there is an adverb extremely. And the third example, he feels so better today. Like the former ones, in this sentence, so better is an adjective phrase. Then the second rule. What's it in the second rules? We see if the first words of a group of words is a preposition, it is an adjective phrase. Examples. The first one, he is from Dhaka. Here from Dhaka is an adjective phrase because this phrase starts with the preposition forms. The second one, the fan is on the table. Like the former one, on the table is an adjective phrase because at the beginning of this phrase, here we find prepositions on. And the third example, I know the man in white. Like the first and second examples, in this sentence in white is also an adjective phrase because this phrase begins with the preposition in. Then the third rule. What says in the third rule? An adjective phrase may consist of an adverb, an adjective, and a noun. Some examples here. The first one. I saw a very little baby walking. In this sentence, very little baby is an adjective phrase because in this phrase, very is an adverb, little is an adjective, and baby is a noun. And they have been placed in the phrase very orderly. The second example. These are very big apartments, like the former ones. In this sentence, very big apartments is also an adjective phrase because in this phrase there is an orderly combination of an adverb, an adjective, and a noun. And the third example, Mr. Hawk is a very popular teacher. Like the former two sentences, in this sentence, very popular teachers is also an adjective phrase. Then, the fourth rule. What says here? An adjective phrase may be placed before or after the noun. Examples. The first one, completing his MA degree, Bella got a better job. Here we can make a question about Bella. When did he get a better job? The answer is like that, completing his MA degree. So, in this sentence, completing his MA degree serves as an adjective phrase which has pre-modified the noun Bella. The second example, a very big room has been built. What kind of room has been built? The answer naturally we get is a very big room. So, big room here functions as an adjective phrase which has pre-modified the noun room. The third example, the man with glasses is known to me. What kind of man is known to me, or who is known to me? Then the answer we get is that the man who is with glasses is known to me. Then with glasses here serves as an adjective phrase which has post-modified the noun the man. And the last example, the boy upset about his result came to me. Which boy came to me? Then the answers of these questions we get the boy who was upset about his result came to me. So, upset about his results is absolutely an adjective phrase because it has post-modified the noun the boy. Okay, students, our today's discussions is over here. If you like the discussions, please subscribe and like the channels to get the next more important lectures on English language. Thank you very much.